Have you ever noticed somebody will ask you for something and want something completely different? It's kind of like a person asks you for advice. They really don't want it most of the time. So in this segment, what we're going to do is talk about putting you in a position where you can determine the difference between what people ask of you and what it is they really want. Now, this is going to become vital to your success. Here are a list of surveyed things that people are actually trying to avoid. They don't tell you this. They ask you something else, but underneath what they're asking you is these issues that are very sensitive to people. They're saying to you on this list of things they're trying to avoid, I don't want to be sold. I don't want to be pressured. Look, I don't want to waste your time. They're in many cases more worried about your time than they are their own. They don't want to waste their own time. Could be a concern of the executive. I don't want to feel obligated to you. I want to determine whether it's even possible for me to purchase here. And that might be one of my concerns. Maybe they want to determine whether you even have what they want. But you see, your clients don't really say the things that are bothering them, okay? Sometimes they say one thing and mean something else. For instance, not buying today may mean don't push me. It might mean I don't think I can buy. It might mean I really do want to buy but don't want you to know it. And I don't want to feel obligated in case I don't. See, how much, for instance, you're going to hear this. How much is your best price? It could be over the phone, in person, regardless of the product. How much, what's your best price? Might mean that it's all these people know how to say, or that they want to know if it's even possible for them to purchase it based on the information they have about price. Look, most of the time, how much is a great opportunity. And they're not even on the right product yet. Do you understand that? Most of the time when they say how much, 50% of the time, they're not even on the right product. Things like, let me see your manager, might mean, look, I want to avoid the back and forth. I don't want to waste time. I don't want to be jacked around. Or I have some other situation and I don't think you can handle it. Most of the time, what you're being asked is only one piece. When somebody says how much, or let me see your manager, or do you have this or that, you're only hearing one piece of what it is they really want to know. And it's always an indication that you have an opportunity. Look, 90% of the time, you're not hearing the real issue. That's what I want you to know in this segment. Whatever they're saying to you, no matter how negative it is, okay, or how much it turns you off, you need to understand this. It's turning you off because you think what they're saying is real. 90% of the time, it is not the real issue. So for you to immediately run off and start getting, oh, let me go to the manager, or let me get the best price, or you start losing your mind because they just want a price, and you later find out they're not even on the right product, and they went down the street and bought something completely different. You're wasting your time, their time, everyone's time. Remember, what they're saying and what they want are more often than not, two different things. So what's the point here? Number one, I want you to know there exists a difference between what people ask of you and what people actually want. Remember the person, your friend that says, hey, can you give me some advice? Do they really want the advice, or do they want you to say, no, the girl's all right, stick it out with her? Number two, because of this, okay, that people don't always want exactly what they're asking for, second point here is always surrender to the request. Don't give it a lot of power. Assure them you'll handle it. That you're there to service them, that you're there to get them what they want with no obligation in the shortest period of time possible, and you'll leave it up to them whether to decide whether they want to do this or not do this. See, this is the way you handle objections on the road to the sale.